Hi, Bree.
Hi,
Thank
Stevie. How are you?
Good, very well. Thank you. Thank you for giving me your time to be on Real People, Real Careers.
I am happy for the opportunity. I thank you for having me today.
It's a platform where we actually uncover the resilience which is put behind the scenes work you guys are doing every day.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of resilience is needed in any industry that you're in because it's always something. It's always a challenge. It's always some sort of adversity that's happening. So resilience is how you survive.
Yep. And RPRC is where we uncover the stories behind the scenes, which makes a person successful. So thank you so much for taking our time again.
You're welcome. I'm excited. Let's get started.
So hey Bree, tell me about your career path. Tell me what is your journey and how did you get here?
So that is
And what do you do?
Yes, so this is a very fun question. I'm happy that you're asking me this because I would have never known, I would have never thought I would be in the position that I'm in right now. So I'm in public relations. I work in the sport, tech, and fashion industry. And again, I didn't even realize I would be in this type of industry because I'm not a big sports person.
Mm-hmm.
Tech is a big thing now. So if you want to get into any industry, tech is definitely, AI happening. Like if you're not in the mix of that, you're kind of going to get left behind. And that's in any industry. So I just kind of submerged myself in tech and fashion. Fashion is my passion. And it's inevitable. I would have always been here because ever since I was a kid, fashion has always been in my life. So yeah, so
you're a model, and I've seen you on the runway. You look fabulous.
Thank you. I am a model. I've been a model for about 14 years now, and it is the love of my life because it embodies my entire personality. Everything about fashion is Bree. So I got into modeling when I was 17. And I was a very shy kid, believe it or not. All my friends are just like, no way, there's no way you've been shy, Bree. But I definitely was. But I grew up with a mother who was a marketing PR guru. And she saw that she had a very shy, introverted child. And she's like, we've got to do something about this. And we got an invitation in the mail for a pageant, a Georgia pageant. And she's convinced me somehow and put me in it. I had no idea. I didn't want to do it, but she was like, you'll be great. I think this will be a great start. And I was like, okay. And I did it. And I won the entire pageant.
Wow.
This shy, introverted kid, 17, just really didn't like people. I wouldn't say I didn't like people. I just didn't want to be seen.
Passion of a mom.
Passion of a mom. And she put me in the pageant and I won the whole thing. And it really triggered and opened up something in me and showed me that there's no limits to who I could be. So
and that's how your journey started on the modeling runway.
Yes. And again, with my mother being in PR about 13 years of my life, I would go to all these events with her and learn to talk to people. I learned to connect. I learned to be creative because she would have to come up with all these different ideas when it came to putting on events, guest experience, sponsorships experiences, putting together goodie bags and kits. And she would come home with all this stuff and she would make me help her put it all together. And I enjoyed it. And unconsciously, I was being prepared for the career I have now.
Wow, that's amazing. So Bree, you are a model. So tell me the realities of this role. What does your typical day looks like? And what are the pros and cons of this career?
Ooh, okay.
Realities of your role.
Yes. So first thing I do when I wake up, I'm stretching. I'm taking a walk. Stretching is a big deal, okay? Because we're all stiff out here.
How do you stretch first thing in the morning? Because I want to stretch every day, but my body's like so not wanting to stretch.
I have majority of my days I don't want to do that. But
so as soon as you get out of the bed, you stretch.
I'm stretching.
Okay.
Before I even hit the bathroom to wash my face or anything, I'm stretching.
Okay.
So I don't do full blown yoga, but I'm doing the basics like touching my toes, stretching out my arms, my back, and just doing some breathing work to just get my blood flowing,
And
getting
that's
my
how
mind
many?
right.
10 minutes
Yeah,
or
just
20 minutes?
about 10 minutes.
Good.
Yeah.
That's very practical.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then I get ready for the day depending on what I'm doing. And that can be from a photo shoot, that can be from an interview like we're doing now, or being a host for an event. Being a model is so many ways and so many things I do. So once I get ready, I dress how I feel, I dress how I want to be seen, I dress how I want to be represented. And then I go out into the world and I go be my best self. And if I have to be a host, I'm learning my lines. I come up with my own scripts when I'm doing presentations, and that requires a lot of memory work. And I'm in the car recording myself. Or if I'm preparing for a shoot the night before, I'm doing the full blown skincare, making sure my hair is clean and ready to be prepped. And yeah.
Tell me about your skincare, your diet, and your workout plan.
Oh, wow. So my workout is 100% Pilates. I think Pilates is the best.
Machine Pilates or just normal Pilates?
Both. So I do bar, I do HIIT, and I do machine.
Nice.
So that keeps me
5 days a week, 4 days a week, or 7 days a week?
3.
Okay, 3. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So
an hour a day.
Just about. Most of the classes are about 45 minutes to an hour. So we usually do 15-minute stretch, and then we go into the class. So we have 3 times a week Pilates, and that's where I'm at for now. Because if I do weights, I don't want my arms to be too big, because I'm a very athletic body type, so I can get muscular very quickly.
Yes, exactly. So you want to be like petite,
lean. So Pilates really keeps that balance for me.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And what's your skincare regime looks like?
Yeah, so I change my skincare probably every quarter, because I don't know, I feel like once you use a product for too long, it eventually stops working. So I kind of have to change it up every few months.
Good to know.
Yeah. So I have very oily skin, so I have to keep it moisturized, believe it or not. A lot of people don't know when your skin is oily, you have to keep it moisturized.
My skin has been oily. I've kept it moisturized all my life. Even if I had breakout, I was like, I'll take out breakouts rather than wrinkles.
Heard, period. And you look amazing.
Thank you. I'll take out, and I did take out I did have breakouts, but okay, it helps me because I have less lines now because of the moisturizing thing.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Keep that up. And I'm trying to be on that same wave. So I know that keeping my skin moisturized is the biggest thing. And I don't sleep in my makeup. A lot of people get lazy.
Yes.
Let's not get lazy, you guys, and sleep in their makeup. And that is what really is prone to the wrinkles and dirty skin and acne. So I'm sure that I make sure that my skin is always clean and moisturized before I go to sleep. When I wake up, I don't wear makeup every single day either. So
what about BB cream, a light foundation, a sunscreen?
I do the sunscreen. I wear sunscreen like right now. When I do my day moisturizer, it's sunscreen within it.
Okay.
But at night I usually don't.
Okay.
But again, I don't wear makeup every day. I try to be very minimal, believe it or not, even as a model. If I don't have to wear it, I'm not wearing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about your diet and your food, which is the major part. You told us about your workout routine, your skincare, and what about your food?
So I eat very clean. It's hard to do that in America a little bit because everything's so processed and everything is sugary, and it's kind of hard to stay away from sodium. And and me being young, sometimes I just want to be like, whatever, I want to eat whatever I want. But I'm preparing as I age, and I want to be sure that I eat properly. So I am O negative blood type.
Ooh,
so
the rare one, actually.
Yeah, so I have to eat protein. A lot of I'm a big red meat person. I like to steaks, chicken, lamb, anything. I'm a big meat eater. I'll just say that. So I'm always
the first thing you have in the morning.
So in the morning, I actually don't eat a lot of meat, but I do have like an egg. Avocado toast is one of my favorites. Bagels. Um, what else?
And then at
I don't
nighttime, you could
even.
have a big protein. Any diet
Yeah.
would you, specify to the audience that is important that we all want to have a model body?
Oh gosh, this to have a model body, I feel like is what everybody wants, but it's not. It's not what everybody's body type is.
What are the pros and cons of being a model? Because a lot of
Mm.
people want to be a model. So, what are the pros? I understand you wear these gorgeous clothes, you're on runways, you look great on magazines, and it's, meet celebrities. Okay. And
Yeah,
so, what are the pros and cons?
I would definitely say the when it comes to pros, the environments, the people you get to meet, especially if you are someone that enjoys networking, um, and the just the overall. Because again, modeling you have to have a passion for it, or else it's just
Mhm.
like it sucks. Because you're on the go, people are constantly in your hair, but in makeup, like you're on the go, you miss out on family, opportunities if
And you're
you're
traveling
traveling, so you can get homesick. um and
out of your routine, your comfort zone.
yeah, so the pros would definitely be you're active. If you're an active person and you like to travel and move around and you don't like the same thing all the time, modeling is definitely the way to go.
How about
And
the money part?
ooh,
Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
sometimes good, sometimes bad. There's not a lot of money in runway unless you're like Naomi Campbell or
Mm.
Giselle. You
Okay.
know, they're
But
they're
they made it
making
too.
yeah, but they started off making big money. They were pretty good. So the money is in the commercial.
The
The
money's in the
money's in
commercials,
film.
in film.
Yes, if you want because that's where the royalties come from. You get more exposure. But runway, it's not a whole lot of money in it, especially if you're just now starting. But I love runway so much. I would do it for free. But I don't want to. When you've been doing something for so long, you want to be able to be compensated. But
Compensation is a very important thing.
it is, it is. But I would definitely say those are the pros and cons of modeling.
If someone told me, a big businessman, that the biggest reward you get for putting time, in your career and your hard work is actually compensation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's, that you think that's a big pro or a con for modeling?
Pro.
Oh, it's a big pro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
My
what are the
biggest
cons?
deal.
A cons is, crazy schedules, traveling.
Missing out on family opportunity or family fun. And sometimes, again, you have to watch what you eat. Sometimes you want to just splurge, but there's
Yeah.
moments you're just like, okay, during fashion week, you can't have pasta.
Just have to live on an apple.
Yeah.
Or you cannot have like a big box of popcorn while you're watching Netflix, right?
Me
Or
personally,
ice cream.
I can eat what I want.
Okay, yeah, you're
and
special.
things. I'm a different breed of model. This isn't what everybody can do, but I don't. My weight doesn't fluctuate. So
Wait.
fortunately, and I don't bloat. Not enough to the point that I can't fit the
Wait
clothes.
till you come in mid 40s
Ah,
and late 40s. Then
I
I'll do
hear that.
another interview with you, girl.
So we'll see in 10 years what's the deal, But fortunately for me, I can eat what I want. But during fashion week, I want to eat right. I want to have, keep my diet right, because if it doesn't show on my body, it shows on my skin.
Yes.
So I have to make sure that I'm eating right, especially during the major fashion times,
Exactly.
to make sure that things are right and tight and skin is clear and beautiful.
So Bree, tell me, with this AI, do you think AI will produce new models on the runway and will take your job?
Ooh, okay.
What are the pros and cons of AI?
Yeah, I feel like AI was built for convenience,
Mm-hmm.
to make things faster, to make things more accessible. I think AI can definitely take on the modeling job. I feel like it already is taking on models. Like if you look online, you have AI influencers. If you look online, you see models in clothes already. I mean, you see universities already doing things like that and helping designers build their brands with AI models. So I can see that, but people are going to miss the human touch. People are going to miss the human sway, the human
Ooh,
swag, the human,
yeah.
and I feel like it could be a thing, but it's not going to be the same sitting in a front row of a
And
high
see,
fashion, and
and seeing a
seeing
robot modeling a
no,
dress,
no, I don't
and no
know,
sway,
not no
no
sway.
savviness.
That's what I'm saying. Like it could take the job of a model, but it's just not going to be that same
Like I can take a
feeling.
podcast, but you still want to see real people doing
Yeah,
real things.
absolutely. So you're not going to find a Naomi Campbell in the AI world. I
No
mean, come
way. You want
on.
to find an opera too?
You know exactly. So I mean, yes, it could take over, but it's just not going to be the same touch, the same swag, the same sauce that we
Ooh.
see. So I don't think it'll be
AI has some work to do in the modeling world,
for sure.
for sure.
I yes.
So, Bree, tell me, where do you see yourself in future? What is your career growth and planning?
Yeah. So with modeling, I was able to have different opportunities, like being in the marketing world, PR, sales, and understanding the business of fashion. So I learned that public relations is like my personality. It's
Wow.
everything that I am. It just it aligns so much of who I am naturally. It's very authentic to me. Um, so I can see myself in the space of PR in for different luxury fashion brands. I want to be able to bring media and put the right people in the seats of upcoming designers who are in that space of luxury and needs the attention on them. I want to be able to help in that way, and also putting on different fashion productions. I love to see the creativity of what fashion can be and how far there's it's so limitless. And I want to be able to put on productions that are so different and become trends in the fashion space. So I can see myself being creative director, producer in the fashion world.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Bree, I want you to give some advice to the aspiring professional. What would you tell, the aspiring people who want to be a model? What advice would you give it to them or even to your younger self if you were starting again?
Ooh.
That's a
Okay.
deep question.
It is a deep
Wow.
question. I would say you got to really know yourself in this model world, in this model space, because it can really take over your confidence. If you don't have the confidence or really understand who you are or who you want to be, it can turn you into something that you don't even recognize, something you don't even
Really?
feel that feels good. So I feel like you have to really pay attention to who you are and who you want to be. And I know a lot of models start off so young, so it's so hard to say to know yourself, because who really knows their self at 17?
No one.
No one. I really didn't. But I was open to trying new things. And when you are young in the model world, I will always have that person that you trust with you. If that's your parent, if that's your sister, your brother, your auntie, whomever, having that person on your side to help you navigate this world, know what's good and what's not, what seems sketchy, and what seems like you can walk forward and walk into that door and make yourself that person you want to be. But I feel like you have to have that person that has that discernment with you, because no one that young knows what they're doing or knows who they are. So I would really dive in to
Have a coach,
have a coach and really
a
journaling.
loyal coach with you.
Yes, and just really paying attention to who you are, what feels good, what doesn't. Knowing your boundaries, knowing what your values are and your morals. If you don't want to,
Well, that can really sway you off in the
yeah,
modeling world because, okay.
take your values and your morals with you. Whatever you learned as a child and in your childhood, go into this space knowing these things. Like, you don't want to go you don't want to go over that threshold. You don't want to go over that wall that you feel is will make you feel bad inside, like not feeling like, this is who you are. Like some people want the dream so bad that they're willing to do anything, and you can't do that because
you have to build your own boundaries for your own self.
Yes, that would be my biggest advice.
Yeah.
Well,
and how can the aspiring professionals get work and get chances in the modeling industry and become successful?
So you can do that in different ways. You can find an agency, and that can be non-exclusive or exclusive depending on who you're with. Because if you happen to be with Victoria's Secret, I mean, who knows? That could happen for you. That's an exclusive contract. So you'll have work until the end of that contract, or you'll be non-exclusive with a regular, like IMG, Ford models. You can work with them and they keep you working. But you have to, if you're with an agency, you have to be consistent with them. You have to talk to your agent, text them, call them, email them every day. Hey, so-and-so, anything going on? Because sometimes they'll forget about you. So, and you don't want to be that person that they forget about, because the agency can be large. And if you're constantly on their mind by just communicating, they will eventually have something for you.
Bird gets the worms.
Exactly.
You have to follow up, and follow up.
The money is in the follow-up.
The money is in the follow-up. Thank you so much, Bree. I think that was wonderful. I learned a lot, from your career journey, about boundaries, about money's in the follow-up, the creative space. Hopefully we don't see robot models for the long time.
No.
And this industry is a little protected from AI.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for taking this time out and being on my show.
You're welcome. I really enjoyed this.
Nice.
And remember to do your Pilates, you guys, and stretch in the morning.
I will definitely stretch every day now.
Bye.
Bye.